We say Spider Loc gave Black Wall Street a pass today. Yeah. So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What? You are now in the Black Box. Whoa. With Spider Loc, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen, Cheetah. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Smack with that hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spider Loc. You know I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. And as we seldom 7 C's, our journey has brought us to respectable ranks. And he has a series, it seems, that he be doing on the Stink Team. And we've been roughly keeping up with it. And this title is Ralphy the Plug, Cases and How He Overturned a 10-year sentence. Sounded interesting. Free kills. With no further ado, let's see what Ralphy the Plug has been up to.
Stink Team.
Ralphy the Plug is in the building.
His brother, Ralphy, they said he was like the reigning champion in non-affiliate fight night.
Rambo don't got one of these. Or these. Or these. If he would have said it in front, I would have broke his face. Like, you know.
His brother, Ralphie, he got paused.
But it's like, bro, this ain't that tough. Like, love the internet. They love to like say things that they wouldn't say in person. In fact, me and Draco had our first case together.
Together at 11?
Yeah.
The 10 years thing was that. What was that?
10, but
in today's video, we're gonna talk about Ralphy the Plug from the Stink Team, aka Draco the Ruler's brother. We're gonna break down his court cases, his early life, how he was charged with 11 separate counts of burglary and 11 separate counts of possession of a firearm. And on top of that, how he overturned 10 years in prison. But let's get into it. Ralphy's first arrest would be when they raided Draco's house. He was arrested on January 2nd of 2017, and he would be hit with 6 counts of possession of a firearm, 1 count of possession of an assault weapon, 2 counts of possession of ammunition, and 1 count of street terrorism. He would be the only one on this indictment hit with the street terrorism. But 3 weeks later, on January 20th of 2017, almost all these counts would be dismissed, except
You from LA, you don't bang a gang, and you get known as a notorious street terrorist. Yeah, that's different. That's different. Oh my mama. That's a new breed of LA nigga out here. Oh my mama.
for the possession of an assault weapon. They would then give him a $75,000 bail, and he would post it on April 28th of 2017. But on June 6th of 2017, he would have this count dismissed. But even though they were all dismissed, 9 months later, they would be hit with another indictment. The DA would file this indictment March 15th of 2018. Ralphy was hit with 1 count of accessory after the fact, 1 count of possession of an assault weapon, 1 count of vandalism, 1 count of grand theft of a firearm, 1 count of burglary, and 1 count of dissuading a witness. And don't forget, they would get hit with this indictment March 15th of 2018. And 2 weeks later, on March 29th of 2018, Ralphy would be hit with his own indictment, which was 2 counts of burglary, 2 counts of credit card theft, 2 counts of grand theft, and 2 counts of attempted grand theft. So at this time, he was the only one in the Stink Team fighting multiple cases. And like we said, he was hit with one March 15th, and then the other 2 weeks later on March 29th. But it didn't stop there, because just 2 weeks later, on April 13th of 2018, they would hit him with another 2 counts on a separate case. And on this case, it would be 1 count of burglary and 1 count of grand theft. And if you think that's crazy, we're still not done with these cases, because 2 weeks after that, on April 26th of 2018, he would be hit with another case out of a different courthouse for 1 count of burglary and 1 count of theft again. So now at this time, he would be fighting 4 separate cases, including the Sting Team indictment. But then 4 months later, on September 24th of 2018, one of the indictments would be dismissed. Then he would go to court the next day, on September 25th of 2018, and the Sting Team indictment would be dismissed. And then he would go back to court again the next day after that, on September 26th of 2018, and one of the cases would be dismissed with the burglary and grand theft. But that's because a few days before this court date, on September 21st of 2018, they refiled the Sting Team indictment, and they would add a few charges to it. It would pretty much just be the same exact charges that they just dismissed, but they just put it all on one indictment. So even though they were dismissed, it's like it wasn't, because instead of 4 separate cases, now they just added all of Ralphie's cases to the Sting Team indictment. But 3 weeks after they filed the new Sting Team indictment, they would dismiss the last case that Ralphie had for the other burglary and grand theft. But like we said, they just added it to the indictment, so he still had to fight it anyways. And as you can see right here, Kell's case would be tried with Draco's and Ralphie's, so that means their cases wouldn't be separate. They were the only 3 tried together on the indictment. They would then have to sit for a little over a year, but on July 25th of 2019, he would be acquitted of the 1 count of vandalism. But on that same exact day, he would be convicted and found guilty by a jury of 4 counts of burglary, 2 counts of credit card theft, and 2 counts of possession of an assault weapon. He would then have to sit and wait until November 1st to hear the rest of the counts. And on November 1st of 2019, he would have the accessory after the fact dismissed, and he would also have the dissuading a witness dismissed, and a bunch of other counts. But he would take a plea deal on 2 burglaries. So Ralphie was found guilty on 6 counts of burglary, 2 counts of possession of an assault weapon, and 2 counts of credit card theft. He would also be sentenced that same day, on November 1st of 2019. He would get 2 years for the first burglary, 2 years for the second burglary, 3 years for the third burglary, 2 years for 1 count of credit card theft, another 2 years for another burglary, and then another 2 years for the other credit card theft, and then 2 years for the last burglary, and then 8 months for 1 assault weapon, and then 2 years for the other assault weapon. He would get a total of 10 years because some of them counts would be concurrent. But after sitting down for about 3 years, COVID would hit, and all the regulations would change, and the enhancements would drop. So then all his counts would pretty much become concurrent.
Enhancements didn't drop for everybody. Y'all know what game this had. Enhancements in CDCR that did not get no action like that. He came up. It's like he got a rabbit foot anyway. All that, he just to be out and alive. He lucky and blessed. Shout out Cuz.
And he would be released.
I was supposed to get out probably this year around this time.
So the 10 years thing was that? What was that?
I took 10, but I was in jail for like damn near 3 years. So
Right.
They doubled it up, then all the little enhancements, all that shit came off.
Right.
Forgot about that day. We out here now.
Yeah, definitely.
Draco and Ralphie would be released in 2020 because of COVID. That's when they were able to focus on their music and start to blow up outside of California. But unfortunately, on December 19th of 2021, Draco would lose his life. But since his last case, Ralphie would...
He was born in 93. I graduated high school in 93. It's babies to me. That's crazy. Yep, that's a natural separation from a lot of cats. Generationally, age-wise. I just had to really snap out of it and snap into my reality of my age and my experience and my maturity and how I should be approaching things. Still was just like babies to me.
Stay out of trouble, and he would focus on his music more and becoming an internet personality. I was already a fan of Ralphie, but doing this video made me respect him even more, because it just proves that he doesn't lie in his raps. And at one point, he was the real Flu Flamer. And I respect him even more because clearly he changed his life around. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. It's Respectable Rants.
Yeah, that. Send your troops, cause we get busy, we don't play about shit. Let the busters off the hook and catch the big fish. Yeah, that. Send your troops, cause we get busy, we don't play about shit. Let the busters off the hook and catch the big fish. Patron with the lemon twist, just hit a big lick. All in Vegas got me feeling like a rich crip. Hold on, same jersey, I ain't never switched. Stay at the gun range, I promise I don't never miss. I dare a nigga to pull up on my passenger seat. The block full of hot boys, it's like 400 degrees. Been gangbanging since a juvenile. Check the files, it's gonna be some shit you gon' see that make it hard to smile. Like Pac said, a whole lot of bloodshed is part of war. Like UPS, show up at your door, special delivery. Mac with the shoulder strap, feeling like it's 10 of me. Bomb cushion Hennessy in my system, that chopper got distance. No James Bond, but I'm back on my mission. My uniform be the Michigan, counting money. And ain't gon' post it on my Snapchat to count funny. Hell no, I know my mathematics, being public. They always ask me if I'm still rapping, still crippin'. I ain't no rapper, better check my status. Show up at the meetings, phone season be the reason. Baby mama still can't believe that nigga stop breathing. We don't wanna get even, we tryna get over. It's war with the enemies, but with the homies, squabble from the shoulder. I hit a lick and pass, call my luck like nigga we up. Feeling like Kobe in the last game. Cause I go hard in the clutch. These niggas mutts, I hang with pit bulls and Rottweilers. Type to squabble up and bomb on niggas like Deontay Wilder. That 40 bark and it get louder and louder. Shot spotters going off, the neighbors waking up and coming out of their houses. Yeah, this shit fucked up. That's just how the ball bounce. Shooting dice for 4 hours and smoked up a whole ounce. Pop the top off the Remy, feeling like that Charger with the Hemi. Squabble good, losses I can't name any. Chin up, chest out, niggas just be chasing clout. Better use that GPS, I make a nigga switch routes. Free the tiny max like Baby Psych and Bad News. Hurt my motherfucking soul when I heard that bad news. Shining with a rollie on, smash like Donkey Kong. Every time we went on them missions, we brought a trophy home, a lonely road. Nightmares that the homie told, cause I fucked the bitch that he loved, and I ain't even know it. I've been through so much pain, but I don't even show it. Don't ask me if I want some get back, nigga, you know it. It's part of war. Show up at your front door. It's part of war. What the fuck you think we do it for? It's part of war. Little homies trying to up the score. It's part of war. My nigga, we love war.
Neighborhood hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Craig.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!